Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gifford Gymnasium, where tonight it's the visiting Demarest Norsemen versus the Wayne Hills Patriots. I'm Jason Olephant alongside Spencer Fertig and Parker Weston. Guys, the Lady Patriots lost two of their star players this season to graduation, Courtney Vaca and Michelle Lala. However, they have a better record with a 15-7 record. Guys, what do you attribute to the success the Patriots have had this season?
Well, I think it's got to be Allison Litsky, Jason, or at least she's a main component. I've been a friend and fan of Litsky for years, and she's always shown, but she's really stepped up this year in the absence of Vaca and Lala, and really taken on a leadership role that's lifted her team to this impressive 15-7 record.
I'm going to have to say Coach Percy. I mean, he's done an incredible job with his coaching staff, losing two very key players, as you guys have mentioned, Courtney Vaca and Michelle Lala. And he's able to turn around this team and give them a 15-7 record. So, very impressive coaching job.
Guys, tonight it's senior night, and the last time these two teams battled, Wayne Hills pulled out the victory in a hostile environment at Demarest. Which seniors, guys, do you look for to step up in this game?
Well, aside from Litsky, who we mentioned earlier, I'm going to go with Chelsea Zayas. Zayas likes to hustle up and down the court. She really gives her all for this team. She's also a leader and a vocal player, and I think she'll come through tonight.
I'm going to have to go with the third and final senior, Tara Schubridge. I mean, she's an impressive basketball player. She works the ball around the court, gets the team scoring baskets, so I look for her to step it up in this big game tonight.
Guys, thanks for your thoughts. Let's send it to Bill Percy now for senior night.
Okay, the three seniors, I need the three seniors to sit down. Everybody else line up accordingly. I'd like to welcome everybody here for our senior night. We're here to recognize all right guys, let's get organized here. Okay, I'm sorry. We're here to recognize our three seniors. Tara Schubridge, Allison Litsky, and Chelsea Zayas. I'm going to start with Tara, and again I'm going to speak, and then our juniors are going to go ahead and speak after me, and then they're going to get the parents, and we'll go from there. I'd like to thank Demarest for giving us the opportunity to do this. Again, this is a tradition here we do every year. I'm going to start with Tara Schubridge. Tara has been a major piece of the puzzle of our recent success. Guys, I really need to be, everyone just to be quiet. It won't take long, I promise. Okay, thank you. Tara has served this year as a co-captain and has led us to our first home state playoff game in the last 10 years. She's one of our big leaders in practice and games, and obviously very vocal in a positive way. In addition, Tara is a standout in the softball field. She plays second base. Along with being a good athlete, she excels in the classroom, earning the respect from all our teachers. I'm not sure where she's going to be going to college. Scranton? Okay, Scranton University. And she's just done a great job, Tara. Okay, Chelsea has been also been a major piece of our puzzle in the recent success. When they came in as freshmen, we were struggling a little bit as a program, and with the help of these three young ladies, we really have pushed it up a notch. So, and it's a credit to them. Chelsea has also served as a co-captain this year, and again led us to our first state playoff game. Chelsea's known for her three-point shooting, and she's really made some key shots in some key victories this year. And where are you going to be going to college? Lock Haven University. Last but not least, you got Allison Litsky. All right, along with the two girls, Allison is the third piece of the puzzle. She started here for the last 4 years, and probably this is her best year, I think, of her four. She's also served as the third captain, and again, our home state playoff game, which is 27th of February at 7 o'clock here. After her first freshman year, she had a great freshman year. She kind of experienced some health issues. It's taken her 2 years to overcome them, and I have to say she's back producing better than ever. And Allison's going to be, I don't know, you going? Not undecided right now. I'm sure she'll have a choice in the fall. Just a summary of what went on here the past 4 years. It's hard to believe it's been 4 years. It's gone very fast. They've done a great job being leaders. All right, that's the key. All right, they've been great leaders for us, positive, upbeat. If a player is down, they're always there to pick them up. And this is our best season so far, 15-7, and it's a credit to them. They've really done a great job. I'm real proud of them. They kept up the winning tradition here, and I know they're going to be very successful, not only in college, but in life, after college and down the road. So, girls, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and continued success the rest of the season. Thank you.
Good evening, family, friends, and visitors of Wayne Hills, and welcome to senior night. At this time, I would like to invite Becky Olis to come up to honor one of our captains with a poem.
Alex Olitsky, number 24, when shooting threes, will always raise the score. She is a captain and a starter. When driving to the hoop, none can stop her. We always call her by the name Litsky, and only with so much of her help we are 15-7 on this night. We'll be 16-7 with her might. Good luck in college, we will miss you so, but tonight is not yet your time to go. Thank you, Litsky, for all that you have done. This season with you has been so much fun.
Number 44, also known as T-Shoe, without you on this team, I don't know what we'd do. Giddy and happy every single day, you are the reason the game is so fun to play. As a good friend, teammate, and captain too, good luck in all that you do. We're going to miss you so much, T-Shoe.
Chelsea. Number 10, what more is there to say? She puts a smile on everyone's day. Don't be fooled by her tiny frame. When she gets going, it's hard to tame. She's one of our shooters during the clock. She puts those spontaneous threes on lock. When all is said and done, without Chelsea, our team wouldn't be number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's stand and have an appropriate round of applause for our senior basketball players. And welcome for this evening's NBIL basketball game between the visiting Norse women of Demarest High School and the home team Patriots. And again, the NBIL continues to remind us with the following announcement. Spectators are required to remain in the stands at all times. Additionally, NBIL regulations state that any negative comments directed at opposing cheerleaders, players, coaches, or officials, as well as opposing spectators, are unacceptable and will be cause for immediate ejection from this gymnasium. We are also reminded that state law has designated this a smoke-free campus. Accordingly, smoking is not permitted on school property. The NBIL and the administrators of both schools encourage supporting the team of your choice while respecting the opposition. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. The officials in tonight's game are Tom Cleland and Jim Livingstone. And introducing the coaching staffs for the visiting Norse women, head coach Kathy Hayden and her assistants Meredith Duhamel and Damon Affinito. And for the Patriots, head coach Bill Percy and his assistants Jen Haggerty and Vinnie Porta. And now for the starting lineups for the Norse women. Junior guard, number 24, Kim DeBajian, number 24. Senior guard, number 5, Lindsay Daydome, number 5. Sophomore forward, number 4, Jamie Beto, number 4. Senior forward, number 12, Annie Dean, number 12. And freshman center, number 21, Helena Reedy, number 21. And for the Patriots, senior guard, number 10, Chelsea Zayas, number 10. Senior guard, number 24, Allison Litsky, number 24. Senior forward, number 44, Tara Shoebridge, number 44. Junior forward, number 25, Becky Olez, number 25. And sophomore center, number 21, Holly Bastanek, number 21. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now please rise as we honor America with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we are back here at the Gifford Gymnasium. Once again, I'm Jason Oliphant alongside Spencer Fertig and Parker Weston. Guys, as you heard before, head coach Bill Percy said that the Wayne Hills Lady Patriots are having their best season yet at 15-7. Hills has won 7 out of their last 8 games and are scorching hot. However, on the other hand, Demarest has been struggling. They're currently 2-12, and their league record doesn't show for their talent that they have. They're a young team, but guys, how can Demarest prevail in this game?
Well, they are a young team, and the Wayne Hills experience is definitely going to help. But what Demarest really needs to do is stay close with Wayne Hills, because it's going to be very hard for them to blow out the Lady Patriots and hopefully pull away at the end.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Spencer. Another thing, too, the last game, as we talked to the coach before the game, the last game they played, they had trouble shooting their free throws. So when that happens, they have to start making the free throws if they want to stay in contention with Wayne Hills, because they missed 9 last game, which is a lot of points in basketball. So,
well, let's get to action here. Chelsea, right wing to Olis. Olis to Litsky. Litsky for 3. Air ball, no good. Saved by Basnick, back to Olis. But she is out of bounds, so the possession arrow will go to Demarest. Parker, as you were mentioning, in the last matchup between Demarest and Wayne Hills at Demarest in a hostile environment, the game was tied going into the fourth quarter. Wayne Hills ended up prevailing 42-34. And like you said, Parker, Wayne Hills won this game based on free throws. They were 17 for 23 from the charity strike, and Demarest couldn't win down the stretch because they were 8 for 17 from the free throw line.
And I think Demarest needs to execute a similar game plan tonight, except that just can't fall apart in the fourth quarter. I mean, if they can stick with Wayne Hills for the first 3 quarters, I'm sure they'll be very happy, but they just got to follow through at the end of the game.
Shot by Dedone, no good. Rebound by Litsky. Litsky tripped up by Dedone. Be a foul on her. Wayne Hills has the possession arrow. Demarest will go with the full court pressure here. Zayas to inbound. Zayas to Litsky. Litsky double team back to Zayas to Shoebridge. Shoebridge dribbling to her right, back to Litsky. Litsky going from left to right, back to Zayas. Zayas fakes the 3, drives in, back to Olis. Olis for 2, no good. Rebound there by Demarest, by number 21, Helena Reed. Dedone at the top of the key, guarded by Zayas. Back to Debagan. Debagan drives in for 2, no good. Rebound Olis. Litsky dribbling from left to right. Litsky to Shoebridge at the right wing. Shoebridge looking for the open man, finds Olis. Olis back to Litsky. Litsky to Zayas. Zayas guarded by Dedone, back to Shoebridge. Shoebridge to the sophomore center, Holly Basnick. Basnick for 2, it's good. Holly Basnick gets on the board, so the Wayne Hills Patriots lead 2-0.
And one of the great things the Wayne Hills Patriots do is they don't take stupid shots. As you saw, all the members of the team were passing around until they got a good shot, an open shot by Basnick, rather than wasting an opportunity, and that's how they scored the team.
Dedone guarded by Zayas. Tried to get it down low, stolen by Basnick, but you can't handle it, so it'll be Demarest ball.
I was actually kind of surprised. I only watched a little bit of basketball, mostly college, but normally the basketball game, it's a quick scoring game, but that seemed like it took forever to get the first couple points on the board.
Dean to inbound. Dean to Dedone. Dedone, the senior guard. Dedone to Bedeau. Bedeau back to Reed. Debagan guarded by Olis. Debagan back to Dedone. Dedone to Dean. Dean dribbling to her right. Back to Bedeau, the sophomore guard. Debagan guarded by Litsky. Tries to put a move on her. Dribbling to her left, puts up a 2. It's good. 2-point field goal for Kim Debagan. And we're all knotted up at 2 with 5 minutes left and counting here in the first quarter. Basnick drives in. Pretty move by Basnick. Great feed by Litsky. Great bucket by Basnick.
And that was a great score by Wayne Hills, taking advantage of a Demarest team that was slow to get back on defense, always dribbled down past the Basnick. And I mean, that's another way. Wayne Hills can score on so many different levels. And that was a complete polar opposite than how they scored in their opening basket.
Helena Reedy shoveled her feet, so it'll be a travel. Wayne Hills to inbound. Zayas to Litsky to Basnick. Back to Zayas. Back to Litsky. Litsky dribbling to her left, down the sideline, back to Shoebridge. Shoebridge to Litsky. Litsky dribbling to her right, guarded by Debagan. Litsky to Shoebridge. Shoebridge guarded by Jamie Bedeau, the sophomore. Shoebridge, right wing Litsky. Litsky guarded tightly there by Debagan. Back to the sophomore center, Basnick. Right wing to Shoebridge. Litsky driving in, looking for the open man, back to Shoebridge. Olis, foul line extended, back to Shoebridge. Zayas. And Wayne Hills has done a great job so far on this drive, finding the open man, taking a lot of clock off here.
Absolutely, they really don't waste shots, and that enables them to, when they do take shots, have pretty good percentage, pretty good efficiency.
Olis back iron, no good, but rebounded by Basnick, put it up, count it, and the foul. Basnick has 4 points, looking for her 5th now from the foul line. What a pretty move by Holly Basnick.
That was like a newborn baby, just beautiful.
I don't have anything to say after that, Spencer.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. But, I mean, that kind of stuff just leaves you speechless. That's the kind of aggression and
skill
that makes her a top-notch player. Look at that.
Basnick, no good, but shows her hustle, getting the rebound, but can't handle it, so Demarest will take possession. Demarest looks to push. Dean, right wing to Toboggan. Toboggan drives in, tripped up by Olis. That'll be her first. Second team foul. Set to check in for Demarest is number 15, Lauren Dito, the freshman guard. Demarest has a lot of freshmen, which is highly unlikely. They have a total of 3 of them, so they're a young team, guys.
Absolutely, and room for improvement. This has been a tough year for them, but things can only look up. You're right that their record doesn't necessarily reflect the skill on their team.
Yeah, and that's good to build the team off too. If you have young players and get them a lot of playing time, that makes for when they become juniors and seniors, they should have a pretty dominant basketball team, I would assume.
Toboggan at the top of the key. Back to Badeau. Badeau guarded tightly by Schubert. Badeau. Back to Dean. Back to Dito. Dito to Dedone. Dedone drives in. Put it up. No good. Rolled up the rim. Rebounded by Dean. And it's tipped and intercepted by Allison Litsky. Litsky going up the left sideline. Back to Zayas. Zayas showing her patience on the court. Going to her left. Drives in for 2. No good. Rebound by Olis, though. So Wayne Hills will set it up once again. Schubert thought about taking the shot. Back to the sophomore center, Basnick. Zayas dribbling from left to right. Back to the top of the key to Litsky. Litsky feeds it off to Shoebridge. Shoebridge drives in for 2. No good, but a foul. Good, pretty move there by Tara Shoebridge. So she'll head to the foul line for 2.
And it's not like Wayne Hills has a big lead yet, just 4 points. But the one thing you can discern is they're just playing a little smarter basketball with a little more aggression than Demarest. You know, Demarest is a little slow back on defense, while Wayne Hills is going up for a lot of offensive rebounds, really playing tough.
First one up is good for Tara Schubert, so she gets on the board. So the lead extends to 7-2 here in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left remaining. Second one up, no good. Rebound by Bassick, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Toboggan. Toboggan looks to push. Toboggan back to Dean. Dean, a long 3, it's good! Annie Dean, a long 3. So the lead is cut to 2 here at the Gifford.
And that's where you can really kill momentum. Wayne Hills just come off a foul shot, seemed to have them pretty stumped on, stumped them pretty much when they were trying to go for a fast break, and then 1-3 like that to cut the lead to 2. Let's see if Hills can rebound.
Yeah, and that wasn't even an easy 3 too. That was a little way outside the arc. So impressive 3-point shot there by Demarest.
Yeah. That was like WNBA range there, guys. Litsky to Shoebridge, back to Litsky. Litsky guarded tightly by Toboggan. Litsky dribbling to her right, trying to find an open man. It's Shoebridge. Schubert dribbling to her left to the top of the key to Olis. Olis calling out a play back to the sophomore center, Holly Basnick. Basnick, right wing Shoebridge. Shoebridge back to Zayas. Back to Litsky. Litsky calling out a play. Wayne Hills will look to set it up. Litsky feeds to Shoebridge. Wayne Hills taking their time once again, like past drives. Zayas drives in, puts up a 2, no good. Rebounded by Toboggan. Toboggan back to Dean. Dean, right wing. Dean back to Badeau. Back to Dedone. Dedone looking for the open man. Toboggan. Back to Dean. Dean, left wing to Dito. Dito back to Dean. Dean, right wing Dedone. Dedone, Dito. To Dean. And it's stolen by Zayas. It'll be a jump ball. The possession arrow will be Demarest. And now checking in for the Norsemen will be Alyssa Miglior, the freshman guard, number 30.
And even though the lead is only 2, like that steal by Zayas or that jump ball forced by Zayas just showed, Wayne Hills just seems to be playing with a little more aggression, a little more raw passion. And they've definitely, or at least appeared to have been the dominant force in this game thus far.
Dean to inbound. Can't find anyone. Now she does. It's Alyssa Miglior. Miglior for 3. No good. Rebound by Basnick. Basnick, dangerous pass to Litsky.
That would have been pretty impressive. I mean, coming off the bench, getting the first pass and nailing your first 3-pointer. And then we just saw Chelsea Zayas with a nice 3-pointer.
Zayas with a 3, showing her range.
They don't call her Big 3 for nothing. I don't even know if they call her Big 3 at all, but they should, because she's very, like they were saying before, at senior night, and as Wayne Hills viewers have seen all year, she hits 3s when they're needed, and it was definitely needed there.
There's problems here with the clock. The clock isn't moving. Referees will have to fix that, but Wayne Hills has the ball. The fans are yelling to get the clock started. Now it finally started to move. About 10 seconds were already burned off, guys. That could be costly.
Absolutely. You don't see mistakes like that made often, but when you're playing a high school game, technical difficulties are going to occur. And right now, Hills has 15 seconds on the clock when they might have only had 5 beforehand.
So Shoebridge dribbling to her left, 10 seconds and counting remaining. Hills will look for 1. Litsky, a wide open 3. It's good. Allison Litsky, her second 3-point field goal of the game. With no seconds left in the first quarter, so that will wrap it up here for the first quarter. With the score, the Wayne Hills Patriots 13 and the Demarest Norsewomen 5. Guys, Wayne Hills just ended that first quarter on a 5-0 run to make it 13-5. But it's a low-scoring game, ironically. What do you think of this first quarter, guys?
I think that this first quarter presents an argument for why the shot clock might be needed in high school basketball. Some people like games without the shot clock that force, where the defense really has to step up and force the offense to make a move. But it led to a lot of passing. However, Wayne Hill's really shown in this environment, making a lot of smart passes that led to a lot of wide-open shots that they took advantage of.
And it also shows what happens when the clock doesn't work, because if it wasn't for that clock, Wayne Hills might have not got that last 3 to get in, finish off the first quarter strong. So
I don't even think might have, Parker. I don't think they would have gotten that last 3 to finish off the quarter strong. You can actually hear some disgruntled Demarest fans in the audience. It appears the score will stay the same, though.
Yeah, but Wayne Hills got really lucky on that.
Yeah, the Wayne Hills Patriots do end up winning this game by 3. It will be controversial because there was plenty of time that came off that clock. Well, I should say should have came off that clock because the clock didn't even move for about 10 seconds.
At least, yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see how the game progresses from here.
Sam Levine checking in for the first time for the Lady Patriots to inbound. The Demarest coach on the sideline, Kathy Hayden, is quite upset with Mr. Mezzi. She's trying to talk to him about why he didn't have the time moving. But back to the action here. Levine to inbound, back to Linda Stambouli, the junior guard, checking in for the first time for the Patriots as well. Stambouli, top of the key to Basnick. Basnick foul line extended, back to Olis. Olis takes the shot, back to Stambouli. Stambouli, back to Levine, but it's stolen by Dedone. Dedone will look to push. Dedone for 2. It'll be a blocking foul on Sam Levine, so Dedone will head to the charity strike for 2.
And there was nothing else Sam Levine could have really done there. I mean, Dedone was on a fast break, and that was basically the only way she could have stopped her because Dedone was going up. And really, without a blocking force, was not going to be coming down anytime soon.
And also, too, it's not a guarantee that Dedone will get 2 points on the free throws either.
Good point, Parker.
First one up for Dedone. It's good, so the lead is cut to 7 here at the Gifford, 13-6. Second attempt here by Dedone. It's good as well, so Dedone sinks both of them, so the lead is cut to 6 here.
2 points from the foul line aren't a guarantee, but Parker, I think she heard you and was determined to prove you wrong.
She did. She did prove me wrong, too, so congratulate her on that.
Wayne Hills, great job breaking the press. Let's go, a wide open 3. No good, but rebound by Bassett. Put it up, it's good. Holly Bassett's great put back there on the rebound off the Litsky miss.
And Basnick has really been the X factor so far this game. I mean, her aggression is really has really transferred over her teammates. She just goes up for the offensive rebounds and really fights until she gets the basket that she's looking for.
Dean double team. Back to McLeod, no good. Rebound though by Rhett Reedy, put up no good. Rebound Olis to Litsky. Litsky going down the left sideline. Back to the top of the key to Stambouli. Stambouli dribbling to her right, feeds off to Levine. Back to Olis. Litsky left wing. Litsky back to Olis. Olis right wing Stambouli. Stambouli dribbling to her left.
If you watch Litsky's presence around the court, especially when the team's on offense, she's really the Jason Kidd of this team. You know, she really makes all the others around her look good, feeds them great passes that enables them to shine just as much as she does.
Demarest takes over off the turnover. Migliore for 3, no good. Rebound by Levine, and Levine will look to push. 2-on-1, Olis to Levine. Bad pass there by Olis, but Levine saves it to Litsky. Stambouli guarded by Migliore. Stambouli, foul line extended to Olis. Olis, right wing to Stambouli. Stambouli looking for the open man, finds Sam Levine. Basnick drives in for 2. It's good. Holly Basnick. She has 10 points now out of the Wayne Hills 17. She is on fire.
That was a really nice shot there by Holly Basnick.
And once again, those Lady Patriots being unselfish, getting the ball to the open player. Although Basnick wasn't necessarily open there, but that was a beautiful shot she took to salvage. Quite an awkward jump.
And then not only do they do a good job scoring, but they hustle back down the court on defense.
That, I think, has been the big difference between the Lady Patriots and Demarest so far tonight. Like even here right now with Sam Levine.
Good drive there by Sam Levine. Stole it off the double team. She'll head to the charity strike for 2. Good defense there by Levine. And good offensive drive there by her as well.
This Demarest team has had trouble tonight getting back on defense. Wayne Hills has had a number of fast breaks that have either resulted in points or foul shot opportunities.
Checking in for Demarest now is number 4, Jamie Beddoe, the sophomore guard. Helena Reedy will sit out for Demarest. She has 2 fouls now, so she's in early foul trouble. Levine misses both, but rebounded by none other than Basnick and puts it up for 2. Basnick has just been an absolute beast in this game.
Well, this is senior night, and Holly Basnick is proving her case. Even though she's not a senior, she's sure putting on a good show for this hometown crowd.
Shot there, no good by Beddoe, rebounded by Sam Levine. Dangerous there, play there by Stambouli. The fight for the ball on the floor. It will be Demarest ball.
Back to Holly Basnick for a second. You know, frequent viewers of Wayne Hills girls basketball know that this isn't unusual for her. She's been a really prominent member of the team all season, but she's really having a coming out party tonight, and that it's senior night like Parker said, and she's just playing on top of her game.
Long 3 by Dedone, no good, rebounded by Levine. Levine to Stambouli, tripped up there by Dedone.
And that's also where Demarest has had trouble too. I mean, they've taken a number of 3-pointers, and the past couple ones we've seen have not gone in. So that's what Demarest needs to improve on right now. Their 3-point shots if they want to close the gap in this game.
Well, it's also a testament to the Wayne Hills offense that's kept them from penetrating and putting up an easy layup.
Demarest once again going with the full court pressure. Stambouli dribbling behind her back, pretty move. Stambouli finds Basnick. Basnick for 2, no good. Rebounded there by Beddoe. Beddoe will look to push. Beddoe dribbling to her right. Back to Toboggan. Toboggan puts it up and good. 19-9 here with 4 minutes and 20 seconds and counting left here in the first half. And now checking in for the Wayne Hills Patriots is number 11, the junior guard, Katie Abate. Levine feeds to Basnick. Blocked. Puts it up again, and she is fouled, so she'll head to the line for 2.
And that also, just looking at Holly Basnick right there, whereas Demarest has been reluctant to penetrate the basket and take those hard fouls, so they've been resorting to taking 3s. Holly Basnick is proof of Wayne Hills' offensive strategy, which is just to take it to the hole and deal with whatever comes your way.
First one up, no good. Let's talk about Holly Basnick for a moment, guys. Last season, she started as a freshman on the varsity level, played well. Now this year, with the absence of Courtney Vaca and Michelle Lala to graduation, she has stepped up quite well and is averaging 14 points per game. So she is playing great for the Lady Patriots.
Yeah, she has, because Courtney Vaca and Michelle Lala made a really good 1-2 punch, and that was supposed to be a huge loss for the Wayne Hills Patriots, but they've actually done a better job since they've been gone. So you got to give good credit to the coaching staff here, but Holly Basnick has really stepped up to be a main factor on this Wayne Hills Patriots team.
And that stat of 14 points per game is made even more impressive by the fact that you consider how low scoring these games are most of the time. That accounts for at least a third of your team's points in some games.
Stambouli to inbound, back to Bassett. Stambouli, right wing. Back to Levine, back to Stambouli, guarded by Dean. Stambouli dribbling to her left. Stambouli top of the key, now dribbling to her right, feeds off to Levine. Levine back to Stambouli. Stambuli looks to drive, puts up a wild two, no good. Rebound by Olis. I thought that should have been over the back by number 30, Alyssa McGlure. No call. So Demarest will look to push, but great play by Levine. Cheerleaders got scared there.
I would be scared too if a basketball player was jumping out the corner. We should keep our heads up.
Shot there by Badeau, no good. And Stambuli will look to push, 2-on-1. Stambuli to basket, blows the layup. Rebound by DeBoggan.
Spencer, I don't think we have to worry about a basketball player come up here because we're kind of far up these bleachers, but I'd worry about a basketball coming in your face.
Well, if it's not one thing to be scared about, it's the other.
Dean looked for the three, but didn't take it and feeded it to Badeau. She was fouled, so she'll head to the foul line for 2. Badeau taking her time at the foul line. First attempt here. No good. Like we talked about earlier, guys, the big thing in their last matchup was free throws down the stretch. Like you mentioned, Parker, Demarest was 7 for 17 from the free throw line, and that ended up hurting them because if they sunk all their free throws, they would have pulled out the upset over a very well-coached Wayne Hills Patriots team.
And yeah, you know, I think that that today, right now, with the score of 20-10, it's still anybody's game. But the tail of this game, if Demarest doesn't walk away with a win, is going to be just a combination of a lot of missed shots left on the floor, not just from free throw range, but also from three-point range. They've really taken a lot of threes because they haven't been able to penetrate the key. But that's led to a lot of missed shots and a lot of points left on the board, a lot of missed opportunities on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and by taking the threes, you have a bunch of wild shots, and Wayne Hills has been able to capitalize that by getting the rebounds and giving fast breaks to score points. So,
because the key to basketball, at least in my opinion, as my dad and coach always told me, is you've got to put yourself in an opportunity to win. And when you're just relying on foul shots and mainly threes, not even from right on the arc, but from quite a ways back from the arc, it's going to be very hard to pull out a game with that being the sole way that your points are accounted for.
Viewers at home, if you're just joining us, I'm Jason Olephant alongside Spencer Fertig and Parker Weston. It's senior night here at the Gifford Gymnasium. The Wayne Hills Lady Patriots are leading this game 20-10 with 2:50 left here in the first half.
And the odd thing for me, too, is that even though 20-10 to the average viewer might seem like a fairly low score, and it is a fairly low-scoring game, this is on pace with what the Patriots have been scoring for many of their games this year in the 40 to 50-point range, and it looks like we're on par for another one of those tonight.
Levine to inbound. Finds Abate. Abate dribbling up the left sideline. Abate deflected. No, it'll be Demarest ball. She just lost possession there. And Coach Bill Purser is wondering what happened on that play. So Demarest will take possession. Alyssa Nardone, number 14, checks in for Demarest. LeBrior, back to Badeau. Back to Dito. Dito looking for the open man. Dean, back to Dito. Dito dribbling to her right. Back to Badeau. Dean guarded tightly by Katie Abate. Badeau drives in on basket. Badeau puts up a two. No good. Rebounded by Becky Olis.
And once again, that was the Wayne Hills defense at work. It took about 10 passes for Demarest to even be able to penetrate into the key. And then once they did, number 4 had to take a wild shot just to be able to get anything off because she had so many hands in her face. The Wayne Hills defense, if they pull out a win tonight, is going to be primarily or a good deal responsible for the success they've had.
Levine inbounds to Basnick, back to Stambuli. Stambuli guarded tightly by number 14, Alyssa Nardone. Levine, pretty move there, back to Abate. Abate, top of the key. Abate looking for the open man. Abate feeds off to Levine. Levine, spin move. She's fouled by number 30, Alyssa Migliore. So Levine will head to the line for two.
and guys, notice on the court there are none of the three seniors there at all. Allison Litsky, Tara Schubert, or Chelsea Zaya. So they're doing a pretty good job without their senior leadership on the court right now.
First shot attempt by Levine. It's good. 21-10 here, Patriots, with 1:41 left here in the first half. Second attempt by Levine. Gets the bounce. It's good. So Levine hits both of them, and the lead extends to 12.
Levine had trouble earlier in the night with her foul shots, but she really came around there, and the Patriots are going to hope that that's something that continues for the rest of the night. That's just another source of points for them.
Dean back to Nardone. Meglior for three, no good. Rebounded by Dean. Dean on a bait, puts it up. It's good. Annie Dean. 22-12 here at the Gifford.
And that was the first offensive rebound Demarest has had to go up for a score in quite some time. That's definitely a nice change to their offensive philosophy.
And there once again is another missed three-pointer by the Demarest.
Levine dribbling to her right, back to Stambouli. Thought about taking the shot. Looks for the open man instead. Stambouli dribbling between the circles, back to Levine. Levine guarded tightly by Alyssa Meglior. Back to a bait. Foul line extended. Back to Bassett. Wayne Hill's running the flex offense. Olis fakes the shot attempt back to a bait. A bait dribbling to her right. Back to Bassett. Bassett foul line extended. No good. Rebound by Annie Dean. Dean will look to push. Back to Dito. Dito drives in. No good, but a foul on Becky Olis. So Dean will head to the line for two. Actually, Dito, excuse me, folks.
And that was a very good play by Demarest. Unfortunately, they weren't able to convert on the layup. That was a great pass down court. And hopefully Demarest can at least get two out of this for their team's sake.
First one up by Dito. It's good. Demarest is suddenly creeping back into it with 30 seconds left in the first half. The lead is cut to 9. Second attempt by Dito. It's good as well, so the lead is cut to 8. 22-14, the Lady Patriots lead.
And viewers watching this game are probably surprised to find that it's only an 8-point lead, because Hills has definitely been dominant for most of the game. But Demarest at opportune times has always managed to creep back in there. They've been shooting pretty well from the foul line and sinking threes when needed, although not extremely effectively.
15 seconds left. A bait drives in. A bait, pump fake. No good. Rebounded by Dean. 10 seconds left and counting. Demarest will hold for one. Miglior, double team. Back to Dean. Back to Nardone. Nardone, no good. Rebound, Olis. Levine chucks it. No good, but Levine showed her arm strength there.
She would be good in a shot put competition. That was pretty impressive. I couldn't chuck it downfield.
So, guys, the Lady Patriots lead this one at the end of the first half, 22-14. Guys, what are your thoughts here on the first half?
My thoughts are that it's 22-14, and I'm pretty surprised that it's not a bigger lead. Watching the game and not keeping track of the score, it really seems like Wayne Hills has been dominant both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball.
I've been impressed with the Patriots ladies' offense so far. They've done an impressive job hitting three-pointers, making the foul shots, and also they've been able to hurry back up on defense too after these offensive possessions. So far they've been playing a well-played game so far.
Spencer, Parker, thanks for your thoughts, and we will be back with second half action with Matt DeBow joining us right after this.
Has begun with victory in sight. We're taking number 1. We can't be stopped. It's our turn to run. We want to hear you yell for maroon, gold, and white. Maroon, gold, and white. Maroon, gold, and white. The best team around. Best fight. We're the best. Green Hills Patriots. Oh yes, Patriots.
Can I go to the bathroom real quick?
Please, I'll be back.
Better strike.
welcome back to the second half here at the Gifford Gym. I'm Parker Weston. Joining me in the booth is Jason Olephant, Matt DeBow. The score is 22-14. So, guys, what were your thoughts on the first half, and what do you think each team, the Demarest Norsemen and the Wayne Hills Patriots, need to improve on the second half?
Well, for the Wayne Hills Patriots, you look at the offensive side of the ball. Holly Basnick playing it as an absolute beast down low for the Patriots. Had 16 points in the first half. She just played great. Also, the seniors are stepping up big on senior night. Allison Litsky. And you look at Tara Schubert, she had a couple points. You look at Chelsea Zaya, she had a big three-pointer. So the seniors are definitely stepping up for the Wayne Hills Patriots. And for the other side of the ball, for Demarest, the big thing for them has been missed free throws. In the first matchup they've had, they didn't do too well from the free throw line, and in this game they haven't shown it either. So they definitely need to improve on their free throw shots and need to maintain their possessions on the offense and defensive side of the ball for Demarest to prevail.
Yeah, I'm going to make a little comment here before we get into the action, but the one thing that has kept Demarest in the game, if you could say they're in the game, is turnovers. You know, they've been getting a lot of points over turnovers, and Wayne Hills has to cut back on that, make sure their passing is a little more accurate, a little more clean cut.
And now let's get back to the action. As number 12 of Demarest pass off to number 5, Lindsay Dedone. Lindsay Dedone pass number 4, Jamie Bedell. Number 34, 3. Ball is taken by number. I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to learn this Demarest roster right now. Number 12 passes it up. And here we have traveling penalty, Jason, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, it is by
number 24. Don't have the roster.
24. 24 is Kim DeBoggan.
There you go.
The junior guard. She had about 6 points in the first half. She played quite well for the Demarest Norsemen. She's a spark off the bench for them.
Stambuli passes it off as Becky Olis receives the pass. Pass off to Bastic, who's been on fire this half. To the superb senior Allison Litsky. Back to Olis. To Stambuli again. Stambuli dribbling. Good pressure by the Demarest Norsemen right here. Litsky receives the ball again to Basnick. Basnick back out to Litsky. Litsky again to Levine. Olis pass off to Litsky. Litsky looking for the three. Does not take the shot. Olis 4-2 and off the backboard. No good. As Demarest regains possession of the ball. As well as passed off to number 12.
Annie Dean.
Annie Dean, thank you, Jason. Pass to under center, number 24. Dribbles down lane, shot, and it is no good as Sam Levine gets the rebound. And look at that hustle by Sam Levine, taking the ball up the court. Nice spin move, pass off to Litsky. Litsky downtown, 4-3, no good. As Demarest once again regains control of the ball.
Good spit. Sorry, Parker, go ahead.
I believe possession is in favor of Demarest, Jason.
Yes, it is, but as I was going to say before I was interrupting Parker, it's a good spin move there by Sam Levine, finding the wide open Allison Litsky, but couldn't convert on the three-pointer. But she has been wide open throughout this game from the three-point line and has been hitting most of her threes tonight.
Allison also did a great job of following her own shot. You know, she got that jump ball right there. That could have been a turnover. Next time they get the jump ball back their way. Those little turns of momentum is what's going to help them maintain the lead.
As Alyssa McGlory passes off to number 24, Kim DeBaggin, back to Annie Dean again. Shot is no good as Sam Levine gets control of the rebound, passes off to Stambuli. Stambuli taking her time dribbling up the court. Pass off to Levine. Levine to Olis. Olis fakes the shot, takes it down the lane, pass it off to Litsky. Litsky downtown, and it is good. Excellent shot there by Allison Litsky. She is money from the three-point range.
Good soft touch there by Allison Litsky. Wayne Hills ran the motion offense there, which is basically a pass and screen away offense, and they converted it nicely, leading to the Allison Litsky three-pointer.
As Demarest, as number 24, Kim DeBegan gets the rebound, misses the shot. Allison Litsky is there for the rebound. As she hustles up the court, passes it off to Stambuli. Stambuli dribbling down the court, letting the offense set up. Stambuli, spin move there, pass it off to Litsky. Litsky looking for an open woman. Pass off to Olis. Olis for two, and it is short. No good as Demarest. Oh. Go ahead, Jason.
Becky Olis, a player used for her defensive presence down low, guarding the big men in women's basketball, hasn't had the touch tonight, has been airballing a couple shots, not finding her rhythm on the offensive drives, but she'll find her touch, and I believe she'll score a couple points down the stretch for the Patriots.
Annie Dean pass off to Lindsay Dedone. Dedone to number 15, Lauren Dido. And once again, Demarest will regain possession of the ball.
I believe there was a push foul called there.
As number 12, Annie Dean will take the ball out. Dedone to Jamie Bedeau. Bedeau for... I'm sorry, that was Annie Dean from downtown for 3 points. As Litsky passed the ball over the head of Becky Olis. As Jamie Bedeau takes the ball down the court. Bedeau to number 14, Alyssa Nardone.
Wayne Hills really needs a turnover here. The momentum's clearly in Demarest's favor. As you see another shot there by number 12. And Wayne Hills timeout just like I was going to call. Coach really has to talk to his team. They can't give up the lead this easily. All these quick turnovers. Demarest is playing tight on their men, which is allowing them to get a little hand on the ball whenever a pass comes their way.
All of a sudden, guys, like you said, DeBow, the momentum is shifting. Demarest is on a 5-0 run to cut the deficit to 5. It hasn't been this close since the beginning and the early going in the first quarter. All the momentum is in Demarest's hands. So I like this idea of head coach Bill Percy, the Lady Patriots, calling a timeout, settling down his players, telling them, hey, relax on offense, run your flex, run your motion, and then on defense, play your 2-3 zone to perfection, and you'll win this game.
Yeah, and let's see if this timeout switches the momentum of this game back into the Patriots' favor. As Sam Levine will take the ball out. Levine to Basnick. Back to Levine. Levine dribbling up the court. Nice spin move there by Sam Levine. The pick by Becky Olis to Basnick under the hoop. But the ball is taken away by Demarest. It's number 4, Jamie Bedeau. Passes off to number 14, Alyssa Nardone. Nardone back to Bedeau. Bedeau passes off to number 5, Lindsay Dedone. Back to Bedeau again. To number 15, Lauren Dido. The ball is stolen by Allison Litsky. Pass it to Sam Levine. Saves the ball. And the ref signaled that she stepped out of bounds, I believe. So it'll be Demarest. Oh no, we have another timeout here.
No, Basnick, as she was leaning towards out of bounds, Coach Bill Percy called the timeout, and he's furious on the sideline, clearly upset at Holly Basnick. So hopefully he'll fire up his players here.
Let's put the spotlight on number 13, Sam Levine, for a second. She's doing a great job. She's one of the power players on this Wayne Hills offense, but she also has great handling skills. Her dribbling, as you saw that spin move a little earlier, she really can juke some of the faster opponents out and go even for a bank shot.
Sam Levine will take the ball out. She passes to Stambouli. Stambouli, nice dribble there. Spin move there by Stambouli, a pick by Olis. Stambouli takes the ball down the lane, pass off to Basnick. Basnick under the hoop, takes a shot, no good, gets her own rebound, takes a shot again, and it's good for 2. Holly Basnick has been on fire tonight. I believe that's 12, 14 points that she's had tonight.
Oh, more than that, Parker. I believe that Holly has 18 points. Like I said earlier, averaging 14 points on the season. As you see a miss there by Annie Dean, but Holly Basnick has just been an absolute beast and destroying the Demarest Norris women on defense.
Stambouli taking the ball, pass off to Litsky. Litsky's in 3-point range, which she likes. To Sam Levine. Levine looking for the open woman. Levine taking the ball down the lane, shoots off the rim, no good. And Basnick is fouled as she grabs a rebound trying to take a shot. So Basnick will go to the line taking 2.
Wayne Hills is one of the ways Demarest got back in the game is by Wayne Hills passing the ball a little too much and taking advantage of some of their turnovers. Wayne Hills has to get back to the basics that got them the lead, feeding the ball to some of their bigger women and getting easy layups.
As Basnick misses the first free throw. The last time these two teams met, this is where the Patriots really capitalized on their free throws, as they were, I believe, 17 for 23, whereas the Norsemen were 8 for 17. So Wayne Hills was able to come away with the victory because of their free throw shooting. Basnick takes a second free throw, and it's good.
Going back to what I was going to say, Holly is an excellent free throw shooter, around 90% actually. I talked to Allison Litsky earlier, and she said that when it comes to free throws, if you want anyone at the foul line down the stretch, you want Holly Basnick there.
There's about 2.5 minutes left in this third quarter as the Patriots are winning 27-21. We have walking from, I believe, the fan referees over here.
Good faithful showing up for Demarest, boy. I think there's more Demarest faithful than Wayne Hills faithful, to be honest with you.
Okay, you got that right. As number 5, Lindsay Dadone, pass off to number 15, Lauren Dito. As 24, Kim DeBagan takes a shot, fouled. Does she get the 2 on that, Jason? Or no, she just take the 2 free throw shots?
No, it'll be a side take. I thought it should have been continuation there for number 24, Kim DeBagan. That was a pretty move there. Continued her play, but the referees didn't call it.
Annie Dean passed the ball into Jamie Bedell. 4-3, and she nails that. So far, Demarest has been on fire from this three-point range as they are only now down by 1 3-pointer in this third quarter. As Sam Levine passed the ball to Basnick. Basnick, 3-on-1 break. Basnick back out to Olis. To Stambouli. Stambouli takes dribble. There's that spin move that she's known for. Off to Zayas. Back to Levine. Levine passes off to Basnick. Basnick takes the ball into the hoop. Shoots off. Gets her own rebound. And she makes the shot.
Great concentration there. You know, she got her own rebound. She stayed with it. Wasn't an easy shot. She had defenders all around her. Managed to power that one up and in.
As Annie Dean passes it off to number 5, Lindsay Dadone. Under basket number 24 as she makes the shot. The Demarest Norsemen are slowly creeping up on this Patriots offense.
Good cut there by DeBagan. They ran the flex perfectly. Holly slips on the floor. The referee's going to call a travel. Oh, my God, Parker. I don't think that's a good call there by the refs.
No, not at all. That looked like Bassie was tripped up, and she stumbled forward trying to pass the ball up. So that was not a good call by the referees here, but Demarest gets the ball. Ball's passed up to number... Well, Wayne Hills will get the ball back again on... Wayne Hills will get the ball back. As Sam Levine will take the ball. Sam Levine to Stambouli. Stambouli shows her speed as she dribbles the ball up the court. Lets the offense set up there. Stambouli waiting for her to move. Pass the ball, Bassick under the hoop. Bassick 4-2. Bassick has been the key player right now underneath the hoop, but everybody's been feeding the ball to her to take the baskets.
She is unstoppable, Parker, down on the block. When she gets there, she takes 1 or 2 dribbles, pivots her foot, and drives to the basket, and she is just a beast down there.
As Kim DeBagan lets her players set up, pass off to number 5, Lindsay Dadone. Number 15 of Demarest. Pass the ball, number 4, Jamie Bedell. Back to number 24, Kim DeBagan. She's letting the clock run out here, trying to kill some time as there's 22 seconds left in this third quarter. It's number 4, Jamie Bedell lets something happen. Pass off to number 24, Kim DeBagan. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Demarest will be looking for the... nice pass behind the back. But Wayne Hill's able to get possession back of the ball. As this third quarter comes to end with the Patriots ahead of the Demarest Norsemen by 5, 31-26. So, guys, what do the Patriots have to do here in the fourth quarter to, regain that momentum that they had in the first half?
Well, they need to keep feeding Holly Basnick because Demarest has had no way of stopping her down low, and when she's at foul line extended, they can't stop that baby jumper by Basnick. Also, for Demarest to prevail in this game, they really need to give it to their star player Annie Dean and Lauren Dito. They can shoot the 3 ball quite well, and you could see that in the third quarter the momentum was shifting towards the Demarest Norris women's side as the lead is cut to 5 here, 31-26 to begin the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Wayne Hills has to do what they're good at, and that's play more of a power game. Demarest is looking for more of a finesse offense, taking some threes from the outside. What they have to do is tighten up their passes. Make sure they have to cut down on these turnovers, which are costing them some of those easy points for Demarest. Make them work for it. Pass it around. Make them go for those threes, and then you have to just box out, get a rebound, give it to your big man, or big woman, and let them lay it up for an easy score. It shouldn't be a hard game for them to win. They just have to play smart.
As the fourth quarter starts up with the Patriots ball, Allison Litsky to take the ball. 5 seconds here. As the Wayne Hills Patriots are not able to pass the ball off, so the ball will go to Demarest. that's not a good way to start the fourth quarter with momentum. Has to be in your favor.
You know, momentum's such a big part of every sport, and especially basketball, because it's such a fast-paced game, and momentum can switch just like that. So what they have to do is get a quick turnover themselves and get a few points on the board.
As number 5, Lindsay Dedone pass the ball to number 24, back to number 12, to number 4, Jamie Bedell, to number 5, Lindsay Dedone, who takes a shot, and she is fouled on her way down the lane. So she will get 2 shots at the charity strike.
Dedone, great drive there for Demarest, driving to the basket, driving on number 4, Linda Stambouli. Good power move, and she'll head to the line for 2 to try to cut this lead to 3 points.
Dedone misses her first free throw shot. As we mentioned a number of times in this game, that's where the Demarest Norsemen struggled the last time these two teams met at the free throw line. As Dedone goes for a second. And she nails this one, though. So she cuts the lead to 4 as Allison Litsky takes the ball off to number 44, Tara Shoebridge, to Holly Basnick. Basnick takes the ball up the court. She's double teamed there. And the ball is off the hands of Demarest player to number 4. And we have I believe that's traveling.
Nope, she double dribbled. She dribbled and she stopped, got intimidated by number 21, the big woman, Holly Basnick, and then she dribbled it again. So it's a double dribble, and Coach Bill Percy for the Wayne Hills Patriots is pleased.
As Tara Shoebridge passes the ball to Allison Litsky. Allison Litsky passes to Tara Shoebridge. Tara Shoebridge tries to take the ball down the lane. Passes off to Stambouli. Passes back to Shoebridge. Shoebridge for the long 2. Makes the shot. Beautiful play by Tara Shoebridge coming off the bench here to nail a 2-pointer in the fourth quarter to widen the gap here. As number 5, Lindsay Dedone, takes the ball. Pass off to 24, Kim DeBagan.
And there's the travel call. You know, some of the Demarest fans thought it was going to be a contact foul there, but walked with the ball. Easy reverse of momentum there for Wayne Hills.
So the Patriots will gain possession of the ball here. Allison Litsky. Pass the ball off to Basnick. Basnick to Stambouli. This Demarest team is really pressuring this Wayne Hills Patriots team as Basnick gets the ball in the lane. Stambouli takes the ball down the lane off to Olis. Olis cannot gain control of the ball. Olis pass off to Stambouli. Stambouli to Litsky. Litsky to Basnick. Basnick under the hoop. Missed the shot, gets her own rebound. The ball is stolen by number 24, Kim DeBagan, as she, I believe, stumbles there with the ball, but the ball is luckily grabbed by Lindsay Dedone. Dedone feeds the ball back to DeBagan. DeBagan down the lane. And she is fouled on her way down the lane, so.
Speaking of Lindsay Dedone, her parents are in the stands today cheering her on. Lindsay Dedone, just a great star player for the Demarest Norsewomen, a guard. She is about 10 points here in this game. So in order for Demarest to win, I'd look for them to feed Lindsay Dedone because she could really shoot the 3-ball quite well.
Yeah, she's one of the senior leaders on this team, so she's really stepped it up tonight. As Stambouli takes the ball. Stambouli behind that back dribble there to Shoebridge. Shoebridge takes a shot. It's off the hands of number 4, Jamie Bedell, but I believe the ball will be in Demarest's favor.
Tara Shoebridge in there now in the fourth quarter for a defensive mentality. And why not? She's a senior, and it is senior night. So Coach Percy playing his seniors. Didn't get much time in the third quarter. Maybe that was a rest that she needed in order to be the energy booster for the Wayne Hills Patriots in the fourth quarter.
Annie Dean passed the ball off to Lissa McGlory, the freshman guard. As McGlory back to Dean. Dean to DeBagan. Back to Dean again. To number 5, Lindsay Dedone. Dedone is fouled there going down the lane, so she will go to the free throw line shooting 2.
Good drive there by Dedone. Dedone showing her speed, showing her quickness, driving to the basket, drawing the foul on Linda Stambouli. So let's see the first attempt here, and it's good.
Dedone gets the first free throw shot. As number 15, Lauren Dito checks in the game for the freshman, Alyssa McGlure. As Dedone will take her second free throw shot. And she makes the second one.
You know, an interesting stat, if you look at the fouls, they're way in favor of Demarest, 6-1. Wayne Hills has to keep their fouls under control because they're giving Demarest easy shots, you know. Foul shots are supposed to be giveaways, basically, and that's what they're doing. They're giving away their lead.
Also, is the biggest the lead has been cut down to. It's only a 4-point lead, guys, with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left and counting here.
As Bastic pass off to Schubridge. Schubridge for the 2. Schubridge misses it, but Olis is there for the rebound. Out to Litsky, back to Schubridge. Schubridge thought about the 3, but then passes off to Stambouli. Stambouli trying to work against number 15, Lauren Dito. Dito not budging, off to Schubridge. Schubridge to Litsky. Litsky for the long 2. She misses it, but Schubridge is there for the rebound. Schubridge to Stambouli. Stambouli looking at that 3-point shot. Doesn't take it. Takes the 2. Misses the shot. That's short there. But she gets, I believe she gets the rebound. No. My mistake.
Jump ball.
Even though the possession arrow is in favor of the Patriots, Demarest will still get the ball as the freshman, Alyssa McGlure, checks into the game.
Head coach Kathy Hayden, she's a spark plug on the sideline, the head coach for Demarest. She's excited. She knows that her team is in time for a victory.
Yeah, and if the Demarest Norsemen do come away with the win, that'll be a huge upset. Concerning Wayne Hills is 15-7, Demarest is only 2-12, I believe. So that'd be a huge upset as Stambouli takes the ball. Nice move there as Litsky for the long 2. Litsky just misses off the rim as Bassick is there for the rebound and she gets the foul. So I believe Bassick will go to the line for 2. Bassick has been to the line a lot tonight as she always seems to come with the rebounds and always is fouled on her way up to the basket. So
the thing about Bassick that many people don't know about is her work ethic. She's a hard worker. She runs daily. During the offseason, she was at the gym working out. I talked to her earlier. She's been working on her jump shot, working on her perimeter game. So Holly, as we mentioned before, and throughout this telecast, averaging 14 points per game this season, and just a great player for the Lady Patriots.
yeah, and that 14 points a game. She scored a lot more than 14 points today. So that average will increase after tonight's game as she nails both of her 2-pointers to extend the lead here in the fourth quarter as we have less than 4.5 minutes left with the Patriots up 35-29. For those of you just joining us, I'm Parker Weston alongside Jason Olephant and Matt DeBow here at the Gifford Gym as there is a struggle there on the court between number 5, Lindsay Daydone, and I believe it's Lisa Stambouli?
Linda Stambouli.
Linda Stambouli. My bad there. I had the L right.
Yeah, you did. You did. The L.I.
Yeah, there you go. As Sam Levine passes off to Basnick. Basnick back to Levine. To Stambouli. Stambouli, nice spin move. We've seen that a lot from her tonight. As she double dribble, takes it down lane off to Basnick. Basnick under the hoop again, as we've seen her a lot today. Back off to Levine. Levine and she is fouled there. I believe.
Go ahead, Parker.
I believe Levine is fouled, Jason. Am I correct?
Yes, she was fouled, and she was smiling because in the last meeting between these two matchups, she actually got ejected because she got fouled and she didn't like it, and she taunted the referee, and he just threw her out of there, and she's laughing because she wants revenge off these Demarest Norsemen.
Stambouli for the 3, misses, but Bassick is there, tries to get the rebound, but it's rebounded by Lindsay Daydone, and Becky Ola steps in front of that pass as she makes an incredible save there to Stambouli, as Stambouli being pressured there by number 14, Alyssa Nardone.
Wayne Hills is trying to work the pick and roll there when Stambouli was going from left to right. Litsky set the pick.
I believe, and as number 15, Lauren Dito checks in for the junior Alyssa Nardone. Sam Levine will take the ball in here. She passes off the wide open Olis. Olis passes it under the hoop to Basnick. Basnick feeds it back to Stambouli. Stambouli, the spin move there. Trying to find an open person, finds Becky Olis. Olis fakes the shot, Basnick under the hoop, and Basnick is fouled going up, so Basnick will once again go to the charity strike.
You know, the fouls are starting to come back in favor of Wayne Hills. You know, it's 6-5. They're evening up, and, you know, this is going to help Wayne Hills regain some of their lead. As you look, they now have a 6-point lead, excuse me. Reverse my words a little bit there.
Yeah, the momentum, Matt.
7 now.
The momentum, Matt, is shifting in Wayne Hills' hands. Pretty move there before from Olis finding the big center, Holly Basnick.
Basnick misses her second free throw shot and is rebounded by number 15, Lauren Dito.
So the fouls have accumulated to the point where they're now getting shots. So they're going to shoot 1-on-1 here.
As number 12, Annie Dean will go to the free throw line. I'm not sure if the scoreboard says Sam Levine has 4 fouls or if that's for Demarest, but it's 5 and you're out, right?
Oh, yeah. 5 in high school rules.
Sam Levine takes it down, takes a shot off the rim. Bassick is there for the rebound. Bassick takes a shot. Olis gets the rebound. And Olis is fouled getting the rebound, so
Good move there
Olis will now go to the charity strike. Sorry, Jason, you were saying?
Good move there by Becky Olis. Got the rebound off the Bassick miss, put it up strong. It was fouled by Lauren Dito, so Olis will head to the line for 2 to look to. Oh, wait, no, it'll be a side out.
So it was on the floor, so they're going to pass it in.
Allison Litsky receives the ball. Litsky letting her offense set up. Sam Levine gets the ball. Levine dribbles down the right side of her court. Litsky gets the ball. Off to Stambuli, back to Levine. Levine can't handle it. She gets control. Shoots the ball off the rim. No good. Bassick tries to get the rebound, but is rebounded by number 5, Lindsay Daydone. Daydone, number we've been calling a lot tonight, a key player on this Demarest team. Pass it off to number 12. As number 12, Annie Dean, nails the 3 from downtown. We have 2 minutes and 44 seconds here as Demarest Norsemen have cut this lead down to 4.
You know, just as Wayne Hills was starting to get a little bit of momentum in their favor, three-pointer cuts that right in half, and, you know, the lead goes with it.
Annie Dean, as cool as the other side of the pillow, swooshing that 3, cutting the lead to 4 here at the Gifford. But the problem with Demarest is that they have not been able to cut and cut and cut more of this 4-point lead for the Patriots. This is the shortest it has been since the first quarter. Let's see if Demarest can cut this lead more.
Jason, I don't like to be mean or anything, but that was a pretty bad analogy. I'm not going to lie.
And also, I don't want to add insult to injury here, but there was a lead of 3 for the Patriots around the end of the second quarter. So you're a little bit wrong there, too.
Well, you know,
Get
professionals like us make mistakes all the time. You know?
Very true. I'm quite the statistician in my day. Yeah.
So Parker, how has it been doing play-by-play for the second half?
Oh, man. I got the Patriots team down pat, but this Demarest team is giving me problems as I keep stuttering, pausing when I'm trying to figure out who has the ball. So I'm trying to work on that, but I don't think we get much better in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So you'll see here my pauses for the rest of the telecast. As Sam Levine passes off to Olis. Olis will take the ball down the court. Olis on the offense set up. Olis off to Stambuli. Stambuli, nice fake there. Stambuli with that spin move off to Litsky. Litsky from her 3-point range. Bassick thought about the 2. Can't take it, and the ball is rejected as she takes out of Dane. As Lindsay Daydone on the fast break shoots, and she makes it. As she cuts this lead down to 2 with a little over 2 minutes left.
Pretty move there by Lindsay Daydone. Stole it, drove it to the basket, and the lead is all of a sudden cut to 2 with 2 minutes left.
All right, well, we have a stop in the action here. I'd like to put the spotlight on Parker, because I know you're not going to talk about yourself, Parker, but this may as well be your last TV production event here in your high school career. You're a senior, and as we all know, you're one of the star lacrosse players for the Wayne Hills boys lacrosse team. So in the spring, you won't be having any chance to announce any of the events. So Parker, I mean, you mean so much to everyone here, and we're really going to miss you. I'm not going to be here to see it. I'm going to be gone as well, but I know Jason's going to be feeling it right in the heart, and you've done so much for us. You've done, you know, football games and various hockey games with myself. I started out with you back in the day last year doing hockey, and it was just heck of an experience.
I'm glad to leave that huge of an impact on you guys, but let's not get carried away with that star lacrosse fanatic.
Actually, to correct you, Matt, I won't be here either in the spring because, you know, I'm a star baseball player for the Wayne Hills Patriots, so, you know.
I was talking about next year, but that's true as well, Olephant.
But Parker, like Matt was saying, you were valuable to this TV club, and you're definitely going out with the bang today.
Thank you. I'm trying. As Sam Levine will take her shots from the free throw line. First shot off the rim, no good. As number 12, Annie Dean gets the rebound.
as this lead is only 2 for the Wayne Hills Patriots, so the pressure's really on them. As number 15, Lauren Dito takes the ball down the lane and is fouled. So she will get 2 for the charity strike and a chance to tie this ball game up. This game is going to come down to the wire.
Guys, I just talked to Lindsay Daydon's father, and he actually told me, I didn't even notice this, that she has fouled out. That is key for Demarest. She is one of the star players. She's fouled out. So that's going to be big down the stretch for Demarest.
That will, because Daydon's number we've been calling out a lot. She's a key leader, as I mentioned before, the senior guard. As number 15, Lauren Dito, the freshman guard, makes the first free-throw line. Talk about pressure. You come into a big game off the bench. You're a freshman. You nail the first three-pointer, way to take the butterflies out. She goes for a second, and she nails that one, too. And this game is all tied up, but we have less than 2 minutes left. Pressure's on this Patriots team here as Bassick takes the ball. Bassick, nice dribble in between, takes the two-point shot. She misses it, and the rebound is made by number 15, Lauren Dito. Dito's being pressured. What a steal there by Becky Ollis as she jumped up and stole that ball right out of the air. Ollis being triple covered off to Litsky to Stambouli there. Stambouli trying to make something happen here. Off to Litsky. Litsky back to Stambouli. Stambouli will take the ball down, and I can't tell if that was a charging call.
No, it's a foul on number 4 for Demarest, Jamie Badeau.
And she got smashed right in the face.
And Parker, this is our first tie, I believe, since 2-2 in the first quarter. 36-36. The momentum is on both sides, and now the Demarest head coach, Kathy Hayden, is coming out to attend Jamie Badeau to see if she's all right.
Along with Margaret, our wonderful trainer.
Oh, Margaret, she is just a sacred trainer here at Wayne Hills. She trains all the players, and she helps them whenever they're sick or in need. She's a great trainer at Wayne Hills High School.
You know, Wayne Hills, they may be all tied up here, but they have to keep their heads in the games. They can't push it to the point where they're making careless mistakes. And they can't let the pressure go on each one of them. They have to play as a team here.
Yeah, they have to. Sorry, Matt.
It's okay. Just take control. You know, feed it to their big women as they've been doing all night. That's how they've been getting all their scores. You know, make Demarest foul to try to cut the clock down. They're gonna have to eventually. So if you just keep control of the ball, the game will be theirs.
As Badeau comes off the field, and the freshman Alyssa McGlure will check in for her, the guard. Stambouli will take the shots from the free throw line. This is a key free throws right here because that will give Patriots a lead. As it is so quiet here, you can hear a pin drop. Stambouli makes her first free throw. That was a key shot right there.
What's ironic, Parker, is that in the first matchup between these two teams at Demarest, it came down to free throws down the stretch, and Wayne Hills won that game based on free throws. Let's see if they can win this game based on free throws here tonight as well.
Stambouli misses second. Ollis just missed the rebound. We have a fast break here as Alyssa McGlure takes a shot, letting her offense set up with 1:12 left here. Number 12, pass up to number 15, Lauren Dito. Back out to number 24, Kim DeBagan, to the freshman, Alyssa McGlure. McGlure back out to Annie Dean. Dean trying to let the offense set up here. As Dean pass off to number 15, Lauren Dito. Dito back to DeBagan again. DeBagan, we got 52 seconds here left in this 1-point lead by the Patriots offense. As number 15, Lauren Dito passes the ball to number 12, Annie Dean. Back to the freshman, Alyssa McGlure. McGlure down the lane to number 24, Kim DeBagan. She misses it, but is able. I believe she got fouled there, Jason, correct?
Oh, yeah, she blew the layup and then got fouled by the sophomore center, Holly Bassick, and she's obviously upset here because 2 free throws here can give Demarest their first lead of the game. Yes, that's right, their first lead, and 1 free throw can tie this game up with 36 seconds left here at the Gifford.
Talk about pressure.
And she handles it well, sinking the first, so now it's all tied up. Both teams are in heavy foul trouble here. Any foul here is going to go to the line.
Well, I hope you fans at home here are ready for exciting finish because that's what we're going to have here. As she misses her second free throw, so we are still a tie ball game as Ollis pass off to Litsky. This is going to be key with 30 seconds left. Sam Levine pass off to Bassick. Bassick, their key in the lane, shoots it. And she is fouled here, I believe.
So it's going to be 1-on-1 because it was on the floor. She makes the first one, gets a second try.
Pressure here on Holly Basnick. She's been the main go-to player for the Lady Patriots tonight. Has about 22 points, maybe a career high. We'll get you updated on that later. But these are crucial, crucial free throws. And I believe that Holly, like I said before, can sink these free throws. Because when you want a person at the free throw line down the stretch, like Allison Litsky told me earlier today, you want Holly Basnick there.
As number 12 for Demarest, Annie Dean checks in the game. We have 27 seconds left here, and we have a tie game here with 37-37 as Holly Basnick takes a shot from the free throw line. She nails the first one. That was huge right there as Holly Basnick will get a second one to increase this lead by 2. As Demarest will take a timeout, kind of like icing the kicker in football, but she'll try to ice Holly Basnick to see if she can nail this second free throw and try and set up some offense for when Demarest regains the ball again.
I think that's a smart move, Parker, by head coach for the Demarest Norsemen, Kathy Hayden. You know, icing Holly Basnick. Let's see if it works here. 27 seconds left. Wayne Hill's clinging on their knees with a 1-point lead here. But as we have a timeout, let's talk about Wayne Hill's playing in the state tournament next week against Passaic Valley in the first round. Parker, who do you like in that matchup?
Come on, who am I going to say? I'm going to say the Patriots.
The Lady Patriots, of course. Come on now.
I go to school. I'm not going to root against them, so I look forward to them coming away with the victory in the first round of state. So, actually, that might be my last event, so I'll cross my fingers on that one.
Hopefully we could fit you in there. I know. You know,
Let's
these
see
playoff
what
games
we
are very highly competitive, but Parker, I think your resume is going to cut it.
I hope so.
So Wayne Hills has to keep their cool here. There's so much pressure riding on them.
This is the second straight basketball thriller that we have broadcasted, folks. The last basketball game we broadcasted was the Wayne Hills Patriots playing the Bergenfield Bears. I had the privilege to do play-by-play for that game. It came right down to the wire. Wayne Hills prevailed in that game 58-57. And now another thriller at the Gifford between the Wayne Hills Lady Patriots and the visiting Demarest Norris women, with Wayne Hills clinging to a 1-point lead. As I believe, Parker, we just had another timeout?
We did. Timeout by the Patriots, I believe, this time. Probably set up a defense, who knows. But this is a key shot right here. Bassick makes his. If Demarest wants to win, they got to go for 3, or they can go for the tie with 2. But if Bassick misses it, all Demarest needs is a 2-point shot, and they have gained the first lead out of this whole game. So this is huge on Bassick right here. All the pressure is on her. And Bassick nails that. What a key player Bassick has been tonight as Patriots gets back quickly on defense. As number 14, Alyssa Nardone takes the ball. We're going to have quite an exciting finish here, ladies and gentlemen, as the freshman Alyssa McGlure takes the ball off to number 24, Kim DeBagan. DeBagan passes under the basket, number 12. Number 12 back out to 15. 15 to DeBagan again. DeBagan there.
We're at 5 seconds
leader.
now.
DeBagan makes a shot, misses it. Litsky is able to regain the rebound.
Oh, this is going to be
It'll
interesting.
be Demarest ball,
Demarest has
folks.
the ball with 2
It'll
seconds.
be a side out.
2 seconds left here.
And
Timeout, Demarest.
Demarest coach is taking out the drawing board, literally. She's going to try to draw something up here for her players.
Well, I don't know what you call it in basketball. In football, we call it the Hail Mary. That's what you need on this. You pretty much regain the ball and just take a shot and pretty much say a prayer.
Parker, you're the play-by-play guy, so I'm going to ask you, if you're head coach Kathy Hayden and you're drawing up a play in that huddle with your star player, number 5, for the Demarest Norris women, Lindsay Daydone out, who would be able to shoot the 3 ball quite well if she was in there. Do you think that Kathy Hayden is going to have Demarest go for the win with the 3 ball or try to find the open man down low to tie up this game to possibly send it to overtime?
Ooh, man, I don't know. But if I were the coach, I'd be looking for the upset, so I'd try and nail the 3-pointer because imagine coming here, you're the away team, and you come here and beat the Wayne Hills Patriots on a last-second shot at their home court. So if I were the coach, I'd go for 3 here, but that's just
I think
me.
you can't be greedy. You got to go for an easy layup. The 3's for going up for a prayer, and a layup is what you practice for every day.
So here we go. Let's see, guys.
Pass it out, and it is blocked by Sam Levine. We have 1 second left here on the clock.
They're going to get another chance,
So
so no more
one
timeouts.
more shot. As it is pretty much an inbound and a shot and a prayer.
They got to get it in first. That Wayne Hills defense is stifling, Parker.
They are. Let's see what they pull out here. The ball's passed, it shoots up, and it is
There we
blocked.
go.
And the Patriots come away with the victory here, 39-37. We had quite a game here, guys. Wayne Hills Patriots came away with a victory in a close margin. The free throws proved to be the difference in this game. And so what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, Parker, just like the first matchup between these two schools at Demarest in a hostile environment, the free throws were the main thing down the stretch, and Wayne Hills sunk their free throws with Holly Basnick and Linda Stambouli. So that's why the Wayne Hills Patriots prevailed. Also, Holly Basnick, great game, 26 points. And the seniors definitely stepped up on senior night. Matt, what do you think of this game?
Yeah, it definitely came down to for the Lady Patriots doing what they do best, and that's just taking the easy layups, getting into their big girl and just putting it up, drawing the fouls. Drawing the fouls, getting the easy points. When they were passing around trying to get a little too complicated, getting a little too cocky with their lead, that's when the Lady Norsemen started to come back. Norsewomen, excuse me.
Yeah, and
were
the
the
big
Lady
key for the
Patriots.
Norsemen in the second half was that their star player, Lindsay Daydome, fouled out, which really hurt them because they'd have looked to her for some key three-pointers. Well, that'll do it for us. I'm Parker Weston for Jason Oliphant, Matt DeBow, and Spencer Fertig. We would like to thank you and have a good night. Don't forget about the state playoff game between the Wayne Hills Patriots and
Passaic Valley Hornets traveling into the Gifford.
good night, everybody.